Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My microphone might be dying a little bit tonight, so I apologize in advance if that does happen. My the microphone cord that I use to attach the microphone to my mixer, the connection at the microphone is going bad, so like if it gets bumped or jarred or adjusted in any way, like it just cuts out. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, I'll hear it in my headphones when it does happen, but I'm just going to try not to touch the microphone at all tonight. I do a lot of like pushing the microphone arm away from me and kind of readjusting it as I slouch or like sit straight again or whatnot. But I'm going to try not to touch it. All right. So let's look and see. Do we have any crafts that are crafting? Any crafts that are stuck? This doesn't have a green. Oh, this is just turned off. Okay. I was like, that doesn't have a green or a red. So this one I saw before, Serene Infinity Catalyst. We can't even craft this. I don't know why this is even in here, but it's like something that's uncraftable by us at this point. It's something that Assassin like preloaded and turned on, but the system doesn't even know how to do it. So now it looks like everything's green across the board for the most part. So if we come into here, we have no crafting. Everything's stopped. Guys, our base is actually just idle. Literally idle. Let's take a look here. Oh, are we out of... We're only getting 14 million in. That seems to me like we're out of fuel rods, but it didn't seem like it was trying to craft any fuel rods, so I'm confused. Yeah, these are off. Fuel rod. Hot depleted Naquadah fuel rod. So those aren't being done anything with. If I try and craft fuel rods, ooh, we're missing empty fuel rod. What? We don't have a recipe for empty fuel. Okay. All right. This is why we can't have nice things. What are you doing, Assassin? How is this even a thing? So we need this recipe, apparently? Oh, is the problem that do we get these back from the fuel rods? Is that the deal? Let's take a look here, actually. Yeah, so you process that, we get these back. So is our canner broken? Let's take a look, actually. Would that be on request or would that be passive? Oh no, I feel like that's gonna be passive. Passive canner. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
So,
please don't make more empty fuel rods.
I'm doing it right now. I already crafted 500 million of them.
Oh my goodness.
So we aren't uncrafting the depleted ones for some reason. I'm kind of looking at this and I don't understand why.
I assumed that we had those on passive, but I could be wrong.
So we have hot depleted Naquadah fuel rod. So I assume...
Yep.
What does that do? That goes into a vacuum freezer. So our vacuum freezer is actually the problem here.
I think so.
Well, it 100% would be.
Oh, it's running things. Is that why? No, that can't be why. Is this where we're doing passive? Oh, it is. Yeah, this is why. Because this is
why are we doing europium ingots?
Hot europium.
Hot.
Because it's used in a bunch of the recipes that we're using nowadays. The hot europium ingots get combined.
We have 502,000 hot ingots being processed right now?
502?
51,000. I said that incorrectly.
Okay.
Sorry, I got flustered with the sound of the keyboard furiously being depressed in the background.
Remember what I said?
I know.
Yeah, I have it set to stock 50,000 of those.
Of
10,000 at a
europium?
time. Yep. And it just completed. So then now it should be making hot fuel rods. No, why is it not stopping?
I feel like we need more fuel rods.
We might. Why is it still making europium is my question. Oh, there's 52,000 hot europium in here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wait, why is it? No, we shouldn't be doing that. Why is it? Oh, that's why it's making hot europium, because it keeps throwing them in the freezer. Why is it doing that?
Why do you have hot europium being...
Forge hot ingots. Delete. Okay, those don't need to go in there. We don't want forge hot ingots. We don't want hot ingots at all. We don't want this connected.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Like, how positive are you?
I'm 90% positive.
So this whole thing is not doing anything then, yeah?
Except for now it should be doing the hot and aquatic rods, which are done. Yeah, so the fuel rods just got fixed. Then these guys should come on. They're on already.
We almost ran out of power, Assassin.
Yeah, well, so basically, you understand what we're doing, or do you want me to explain it?
Well, this is the passive thing, and I don't understand why we had that set up. Okay. Was that just leftover from before when we went to...
Yeah, I think this was just leftover. Yeah, and we had just left it in place, because why not? But obviously, we need to not leave it in place.
Okay, so what's this other one here that's full of like this random junk? Oh, that just went away.
Sorry, that was because I accidentally connected it to the main network. That was previously connected to a tag storage bus that was filtered to hot ingots. So this was taking all of our hot ingots and freezing them, and then I was then going over here and stocking hot ingots. So then it was melting them again and making more hot ingots and freezing them and melting them and anyway.
Okay, here's a question for you. There is liquid europium that we can we not ingotify that? Yeah, we can. We can turn that into an ingot or a block. So there's no reason to do the hot ingots?
I need the hot ingots.
For?
Look at uses of hot europium ingots.
And then?
And that will tell you.
Okay. Okay.
So anyway, are there any other hot ingots that we actually need? Because it looks like we can craft a handful of them. So what we might need to do is just blacklist hot europium ingots. Since we have these other hot ingots, I don't know what they're for though.
Hot. I don't know if we need any other hot ingots. I cannot recall ever needing a hot ingot specifically.
Yeah, but maybe these ingots can only be crafted via the hot ingot.
MA956. No, there is a fluid for MA956. I am fairly certain there is a liquid for all of these, and we can fluid solidify all of these.
All right. Well, I put the tag bus back. It just doesn't have power, so it's not actually connected, technically. And I filtered hot europium out of it.
Okay.
And so if we need to reconnect it, it's easy to do. But anyway, so that's what was going on there.
Okay.
And now this thing is basically just doing the fuel rods, which I think 512 is still probably enough. How are we doing? Fuel rod. Yeah, we still have 480 just sitting there unused, so I think we're good. Also, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I logged on earlier today, and I saw that the base was like just sitting there idle, not doing anything. So I like went over to one of these things, and I was just kind of scrolling through and see like, you know, if there was anything that had a red thing, and there was. And it turned out we were out of silicon, and we never had a thing for silicon set up. And I think we've been using the same silicon since the old base, and maybe add some ore refining.
I'm pretty sure it was coming from hostile neural networks. Oh no, maybe not.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was any other way we were getting it.
Weird.
But
yeah, I don't know.
I am now, or I set up a recipe that's taking obsidian dust that we're getting from hostile neural networks and electrolyzing that, and that gives us silicon. That seemed like the easiest method for us to get it without doing a whole bunch of different steps and stuff.
Silicon?
Mm-hmm. From the electrolyzer. Really? Silicon dust.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 28 pages, and we're doing page 6 of 28.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, I wonder where we were getting that from.
Yeah, you can get silicon from like some ore refining, so that might have gave us some.
Yeah.
And I know we set up like a large silicon thing early on, and we had like millions of it.
You know what you should have done is liquid silicon to ingot, ingot to dust.
I mean, that's another way. Then we'd just be blocking our macerator, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's how we're doing all our dust. And that thing is like...
Look, our hostile neural network...
so fast.
Our hostile neural network needs some love, okay? We can give it this one thing.
Okay. I should show you... what did I do? Come to the main room. First up, you have a quest reward to claim here.
Do I?
The epic crafting table.
Oh.
You did it.
I did do it. I saw that you
I
had requested that the other day, and the craft got stuck, so I canceled it and made one.
Anyway, and then the other thing is actually our wither predictions and wither bones were the bottleneck for all of our production. Everything else got solved.
Oh.
So, because of that, I made the Omega parallel hatch. I just made one. But we can make those now, first off. And I think we should upgrade the loot, or not the loot fabricator, the simulation chamber that's doing the withers with the 4096.
Sure.
So I'm going to do that. But just, yeah, we can now make those. I don't know what else we'll put them on. There's probably only a handful of machines that they'll work on because of our power level, but...
So before we go and start crafting crazy things, can I please finish making the Sculk biocharger?
We should have everything we need now.
Wait a second. Oh, it already is crafted. Okay. We were waiting on getting the things that it crafts in order for that the last time, and I didn't know that recipe actually finished.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I think, what is, okay, hold on a second. If we go back into the Omega, what is this thing that this is crafting? The animated bioalloy pulp. Is there a way that we can speed that up? Or the Sculk saturated microstructure?
Right?
I don't remember.
That's happening in the AE room inside of one of these clean rooms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I needed the faster. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another thing that we needed to craft. Okay.
Yeah, it's either that or we need another clean room and to make the multi-block, which might be the actual answer. I don't know.
So we were going to make 9. What are these things? Elite
so.
Forming Press. Forming Press. Oh, yeah, we got 9 epic forming pressi. Okay. So, I'm going to do a thing here.
Do it.
How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Oh, I should probably grab the... So how was your day?
My day was wonderful.
I'm glad to hear it.
Day?
I cannot complain. It was a very uneventful day.
Just hanging out with Max.
That's what I do. What I do best.
How is Max?
He is very cute and fluffy. Thank you for asking.
Good.
How's Goose?
That's great. Very large.
Very large and in charge.
She thinks she's in charge.
All right, and then I need pattern. multi P2P. Boop, boop, boop. One of these things. That's output side of D780, which this is already set to. All right. So aside from getting power points on these things, I said PowerPoint.
Ooh, PowerPoint nightmares. Save me.
So you think this particular machine was the only bottleneck on that?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, hopefully.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
That has taken a long time to fill. Man, each one of these holds 500 million EU? Goodness.
Oh, I showed you. We found the limit of our power source right now, so we're going to need to upgrade that capacitor bank, or whatever it's called.
So what were you doing to discover the power limitation?
So we ran out of dilithium. So I ordered 200,000 dilithium. And then as soon as like we got a couple hundred in the system, everything turned on because that was like bottlenecking the entire base.
Right.
And so then everything turned on, and then we didn't actually have enough power to do all the things it was trying to do, including process the dilithium.
So speaking of dilithium, I saw that there was another recipe that we weren't using that is end dilithium. Like we didn't have a recipe for that one at all. So I put that in there, and I think that one is better because it's not getting a whole bunch of random other ores that we don't need that the other dilithium is.
The only problem with the end dilithium, I couldn't request it because I didn't have dilithium.
Oh, I see. Well, we have dilithium, and we have that recipe, so when you go and request more,
okay,
that's the one you probably should use.
Yeah, I got it. I did request 200,000 dilithium ore, so I didn't check what impact that had on our drives. It looks like, wow, these drives are all blue?
Okay,
here's
another thing. I logged on earlier and I saw that all of these drives were basically red again. Because of, what was it? Nether quartz? Purified nether quartz. So if we come over to the ore processing room, yeah, we had like 83 million of it. And I thought that was a little ridiculous. Okay, so let's actually go downstairs. So we're using a tag storage bus for this. And if we are getting more than what can fit in there, the rest of it goes onto the drive and it just sits there for forever.
Oh, why are we?
Because this was never upgraded.
Oh, okay. Like everything else doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I got it.
But yeah, so like I guess we've been overflowing for a very long time, and like whatever this HV input bus just does not hold enough. And like we had enough to have 83 million on the storage drives. So the stocking input, I put all the dusts, the ones with the little star on them.
I got it. Okay.
That we needed to get rid of.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm going to allow you to do your sub network thing that you've been doing with all of these there. If you so choose.
Right now, this is working though, right?
Whoops. And I'm gone.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I don't even know. Somewhere. It's working for these specific things, but if we do like large quantities of something else. Oh yeah, you can see right now if you do like if you search for purified, you can see there's almandine in the system that needs to be processed as well.
I'll grab that. I'll throw it in. Okay. So I'll look at that, although if this is working, I'm not going to probably touch it. That was fast. It's done. I forget how fast things are now.
Yeah, things are quite fast. Very, very fast. Although when you got 83 million, it seems slow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to try making some of the Sculk saturated. Let's make like 1,000. Is that... Wait. 1,000. There we go. I just am kind of curious to see if this is actually going to go at a reasonable speed now. Because it seems like whenever we're requesting crafts that need that, it just takes forever. I mean, that seems fine.
Yep.
I
Like I said, that's still the slowest step, that one that you upgraded.
Well, no, it's still crafting. Like, it's only made 90 so far.
Yeah, it's making 9 every 1.5 seconds at the current power tier.
And that was in this light blue room.
The other thing I'd recommend you do is you put a stocking request in for it and just keep, like, I don't know, 8,000 on hand or something, and then you just have it. Oh, that's what I've been doing with things that are slow, and that's helped a lot.
So this is literally the only thing these machines are being used for. I see.
That's right.
And how much power are we using? We're using 16 million times 9. Almost 17 million times 9.
Yeah, the multi-block isn't better.
All right. And that's a forming press?
Yeah. So there's a multi-block version. It's faster, but we'd have to put it into a clean room like this.
Wait a second here. I am not seeing the multi-block. What is it? What is the multi-block called for the forming?
Material press.
Material press. So we look at the uses. This, oh, okay, my game just kind of lagged. Yeah, and that doesn't have any the things that you can't put in these.
No.
I feel like that might be the better way to go about it. Like, we could kind of stick it in the floor and then you'd only see the top thing through the floor, right? It's only 3 blocks tall. I don't know.
I don't know why you don't just stock it. What, are these constantly being consumed?
A lot of our high-end recipes are using these things all the time. I mean, we can stock it.
I'd just stock like 8,000 and just call it a day.
Oh.
Because it's just machine time that we're talking, right? And as long as that's happening outside of our view, it should be fine.
True. What am I even crafting there? Sculk saturated micro pulp things? Okay. I'm actually going to do a larger amount. I'm going to do like 16,000. We'll do 1,000 at a time.
Makes sense. But yeah, they're otherwise pretty cheap, right?
I believe
think the crystal matrix is the only other part that's expensive, but I think that's liquid form now, so.
The fibrogenic sculk goo comes from collagen dust, warden, tendril, sculk vein, and some...
Yeah, that's all super cheap at this point.
Okay. I'm happy with that if you're happy with it.
I am.
Great. Great. So what is on the plate for today? What are you going to be working on?
I think I'm going to make the next tier power inputs and start upgrading a handful of machines that are really slow. First off being that, what is it called? The rotary hearth needs to be upgraded to the next power tier. So that's goal number 1. Hopefully get that done today. I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. And if we look at the progression, we need a tier 12 micro miner. And then we need monium. That's our last tier. And then I've already automated the production of the Monic circuit boards and Monic processing units. And so I might end up adding the automations for the next circuits as well, which means I probably need to upgrade the power tier of the circuit assemblers that I have down here. So those are my 2 goals. Probably get the power upgraded for the rotary hearth, and then get the power tier upgraded for the circuit assemblers so that we can start making these hopefully passively.
Okay.
I haven't looked at what other materials these processors require. So that might be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see. We may be close to having those done as well. So that's really my goal, is to see how far I can get with that.
Okay. And then I'm going to be trying to set up the Sculk biocharger thing, since I've been trying to do that for like the last 3 streams or something.
If you get finished with that, maybe you can make the solar panel.
Okay, yep. I'll check back in after I'm done, see where you're at, and all of that stuff.
We're getting there. We're getting so close.
We're getting very close. What are we gonna do after this pack's over?
I don't know. Start over. Play
Okay.
Start
over
it again, right?
from the Steam age.
We could do that. Then we could start with liquids in mind, and we can build around the idea. But I don't know what we're gonna do.
Would you really want to play this pack again directly after?
Kind of,
Yeah,
but not really. But kind of.
No. Okay. Well, maybe.
Kind of, but yeah.
This thing is
I really
bothering
want to
me
play.
because I see the name on the thing all the time. Get out of here.
Name this thing.
It's a waste.
That's what I named it.
By the way, I haven't been to the moon. Was the moon good? I don't think you even told me what your adventure was like.
I think I crashed into the moon.
Did you die?
And then I respawned, and I got the achievement, and that's all that I cared about.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think I crashed into the moon. I got the achievement for crashing into the moon. And that was it.
What did we have to go to the moon for? It was just
so
for the
complete
quest?
The checkbox, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Went to the moon, check that off the list. All right, next. No big deal.
All right. This Sculk biocharger thing. I guess that's one final thing that I should find out. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 tall, and I think our normal base areas are 9 tall.
9, yep.
So that's gonna have to go probably over where like our tall rooms are.
Yeah.
Or,
is it wide enough to fit in one of these?
It might be actually. Let me see. It is. I think it's 11 by 11.
Yeah, it'll fit here. If you wanted to throw it in one of these big rooms.
Yeah, it's 11 by 11 by 9.
You could put it. What is it over here? This alloy blast smelter side.
The west side.
Yeah, where we have. What is this thing?
I don't even remember.
Because this is kind of similar. It feels like. I don't know. But otherwise, I have no ideas for you.
A quintessence infuser. Duh, everybody knows that.
Obviously.
What else would it be? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that together and hooking that up, and I'll check back in with you.
All right, man. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. After I ban this idiot from your chat.
I did it. I did it. I banned them.
Oh, I didn't show that they were banned, but maybe they're banned on my stream now.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the spam lately?
I don't know.
Been worse than usual, although what do I know?
Okay. Check in with you in a bit.
Man.
Yep.
See ya.
All right, chat. It's just you and me. Hello, RL Tinker. Also, Andy the Creep, thank you for the resub. Sorry, I was caught up with a discussion there with Mr. Sasson. You know how it goes. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is where the center of the machine should go. Let's pop these open.
I added like a couple dozen additional ingots from fluids that we were otherwise smelting or doing alloy smelting or other things like that.
Okay.
So some things are faster. Steel was one of them, and like a bunch of steel byproducts are also now all liquid.
I was actually looking at that earlier today as well when I was online. And yeah, there are quite a few ingots and other processes that we are still like not taking from fluid that we should convert.
Yeah, I think I have over 100 ingots bookmarked right now that we are not using.
Oh, so you're
from the fluid.
Okay, so you're taking care of that.
So as I see them show up, that's actually, I think, what sped up a lot of our processes, because steel was one of them, and dark steel, solarium, there was something with solarium that was slow because of that. So once I did that, then things really started moving.
I think I
see things slow.
I think I saw Electrum was one too.
Electrum, yep. Gold. We were getting gold from gold dust or something. It was weird. There's a bunch of weird ones that I was like, okay, that's dumb. Let's stop.
Yeah.
And then there was also a bunch of dusts that we were getting by mixing when we could just macerate. So I did a bunch of that too.
Okay.
So anyway.
All right, so I think I am gonna put the machine up front. I'll leave one block of room behind. Otherwise, we could like have it right up against the wall. Sculk biocharger. Boom. So that's what the machine is going to look like. And then that'll give us one block of space behind it. Otherwise, it'd be right up against the wall and we'd have to like jump over that thing, which is kind of dumb. I think it's better this way. Personally, let's just do the thing. That's exactly how I wanted this machine laid out. So we have inverted black lamps in our inventory, and it doesn't appear that those have gone in here. I don't know where those go. Is that what these are? Those can't be. Let's take a look at this. Where do the inverted black lamps go? Or the black lamps? Is that them up at the top? That looks like them up there. Okay, so let's switch to... Aha. So those would go down here. Now, the question I have is, can we use these that are inverted? Because I don't think there's a way to like convert these, are there? I mean, I say uses on it and it pops these up, so I guess these should go in here. This multi-block is very skulky. Okay, not formed, but we are missing some critical pieces here, so that's to be expected. Okay. This thing needs to come over here. First of all, we'll put it up here. And we'll place that right there. So this is a pattern boofer output. I guess we'll put the output here. Pattern boofer here. That can go there, and then we are missing two of our power things. UXV? UIV? Okay. I think these are the newest ones. Ooh. Really? Inverted black lamps, but they're purple. Have you ever seen a black light before? Black lights look very purple. Wait, it said that we couldn't do it. Now it says that we can do it. I'm so confused. 1x ammonium wire. Jasassin, I have to ask before I make this pattern. Are you currently working on UIV 16 amp energy hatches?
I am.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's what I said I'd work on.
You know, I don't actually pay attention to what you say. I just say, uh-huh.
I got that impression.
Okay, sometimes I get distracted, all right?
All right.
Is that okay?
No. Unacceptable. Don't let it happen again.
Unacceptable. Hey, I went to go craft and I was like, huh, we don't have UIV machine casing. I guess I'll make that. And then I went to go check it again because I couldn't remember what it was called. And it's like, oh, we can craft it now.
We've done that a lot.
Yeah. So I assume you're working on the 16x ammonium wire at the moment. So
I am.
Yeah. It is me. I distracted Hypno.
Just click it impatiently. It's great.
I think you need 2 multi-blocks. One to replace the discharger and one for the new biocharger. Check to see if it has different modes. Does that replace the discharger? If we can do 2 of them, we can do 2 of them then. Oh yeah, look at that.
What are you getting a UIV 16 amp energy hatch for?
For my new Sculk discharger thingy. Biocharger.
Apparently we need ammonium ingots, which was obvious if I had thought about it. But yeah, we can't actually make these.
You know what? We can make ammonium formate, which is not even relatively close to that.
Okay, great.
I just thought I'd let you know. Just
Awesome.
as an aside.
That's just one more thing that I know now.
So how do we get ammonium?
We need the tier 12, tier 11 microminer.
Oh, it literally only
12.
comes from micro
Tier
mining.
12 microminer.
Okay, so what is the previous tier that we can do? The UEV?
UEV.
EV. Oh, look at that. We already got some pre-made. Sweet.
I have those on a requester.
You're so smart, Assassin.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Does it involve moaning? It's ammonium. I can't tell if that's the edge. It is not. Alrighty, we have discovered the outline of this place. Actually, I think there is probably one more this way. Uh-huh. Okay, now we have discovered the entirety of this point. All right, so I need my drill thing, boopity boop. Give me glass cable, boopity 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 boop. Okay, so now I need to make a second one of these. Actually, did this form? Okay, dischargement. So biocharger, let's make a second one. Now the entire base turns on for this thing. Now, do these things actually take the parallel hatches? I guess they must, yeah? Yeah, okay. Parallel. Like, what does the omega ones take? Okay, none of this looks awful. What are we still doing hydrochloric acid for? Why are we crafting hydrochloric acid? That's probably a byproduct of something else, honestly. Holmium. Terbium. These machines aren't even labeled. Oh, I guess these are all the inert netherite scrap things. Okay, what are we doing here? What's going on? Hot holmium. You know, you'd think with power levels such as this, It wouldn't take 30 seconds, and yet here we are. Hot terbium. Okay, so we set up a process so the inert netherite won't take up our rotary hearth furnace, but looks like it's still taking it up. Does it already have a parallel hatch? If it does, it placed it in someplace weird that I didn't see it. I think I took the parallel hatch out of the recipe because I was just going to add whatever our latest tier is. Yeah, I don't see one in here. I don't see one on the bottom either, so. Oh, terbium. Things are happening. Oh, snap. UEV electric motor. We did it. Thanks for all the support. 10 out of 10. Yoink. All right, so this guy go here. 512. Look at it go. Okay, so we should be able to pop this and pop this. And then UEV 16. Uh-huh. And then this is going to be weird, but don't worry. I have a plan.
Frank Nisenbaum just resubscribed for 56 months.
Yeah, that should be fine there. So how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to get rid of these 2 rows here. All right. So we're just going to copy pasta gadget from the floor to the ceiling. That way I don't have to dig out underneath it. Yo, Frank, thank you so much for the 56 months, dude. All right, so we need to come over 1, and then down 1. Whoops. Okay, we still need to come down 1. That looks right. That looks right. Okay. And pasta. H. H. Oh, that's too far forward. We fix. Everything look good? Everything's looking good. Paste it. Sweet. Okay. So then we just connect these. Connect that. Even got a point over here. Looking amazing. You love to see it. All right, so this one. This one's going to be dischargement. This one is going to be advanced sculk charging. Oh no, this is only 2 blocks apart. Shoot. Oh, okay. Still need to do that. Okay, confirm. And then confirm. Okay, so we just need to cut it and move it over 1 spot. Cut. Good. Then we're on pasta. Each. Okay, where are we at? So this needs to come up and then over 1. And forward 1. I think that's right. Looks right. Let's paste it. Okay, so I need the building gadget. Oh, that just deleted. Wow. That deleted our point. That's fine. Unless I didn't put a point on this one. I think I did, though. Oh, yeah. Then this is probably... Oh, no, it's connected, right? That's fine. Okay, so now we got our 3 blocks of space. This is set to advanced sculk charging. This is set to dischargement. What is this thing called? Biocharger. And this one is sculk charging. Okay. So we have power, we have AE, we have the pattern buffers, we have output bus. As long as these aren't taking fluids, we should be fine. Guess we'll just come over to any one of these things. Discharger. What's this thing even called? Sculk and biocharger. And then the Sculk charger. Sculk core. Yeah, let's see if this is working. I feel like that's not doing anything. Maybe the recipe is not compatible? Well, okay, let's find out. So it's 4 cryolobus, 4 tungsten carbide, and 1 sculk. I mean, that seems like the correct quantities to me. The machine is out of power, you think? Oh, it is out of power. How is it out of power? Oh, are we just drawing too much power? Is 4,096 too many? Okay. I think we discovered the power issue, or the power limitation again.
Yeah, I did it.
What are you doing?
I did it. I did the thing.
What are you doing?
I did it.
Okay, but
Aren't you proud?
What are you doing? And can you stop it so we have power?
It's too late. Can't be stopped.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I made the super assembler.
Is it super?
It's super expensive, yeah.
And does it assemble?
Not yet.
We're out of power.
Yeah. I was afraid that might happen.
Yeah, it's not the fault of the cut and paste. It's the fault of just sass and slurping back all the power. Slurp. Yeah, our throughput is not high enough. So this is only doing 256 in parallel. That's interesting. Even though we can do 4096. Interesting. But either way, that is much better than what we were doing over here. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble. Well, we can disassemble this, and we can disassemble this. I tried adding more of these Sculk pylons, thinking that maybe that would help. Didn't help. That means we can get rid of this thing and that thing. We only had one recipe here, so this goes away. No disassemble. Number 5 is alive. Johnny 5 alive. Building gadgets. Okay, so that is one thing gone, and then this thing. Yeah, this thing's only on ZPM. Okay. So the next thing I'd like to get rid of is this thing. Are we even using it? We're not even using this thing. We were using this and we are not, so this can go away. Whoops. Okay, so we got 2 pads now in our crafting room that are available. It was decommissioned. We switched to liquid empowered blocks. True. I forgot about that. Is this even working? I don't feel like this is working. The tick acceleration. It's not even using any power. What if we put one of these next to one of these? Does this accelerate that and then this really accelerates this? I don't think it works that way. But that's definitely going faster than what it was. I don't know how fast or how slow this actually makes the tier 2 now, considering all the upgrades we have made since we last made one of these things. I mean, it is using a lot of stuff, but it's all ZPM, which is like really old at this point compared to like what we're using now. Oh, it doesn't work on GT machines. Right. So you can't take accelerate itself. I feel like that's such overkill. Okay, what is it doing? Is it actually crafting? You know what they always say, Hypno, go overkill or don't bother. Okay, I gotta go see what's going on. This feels like it is not doing anything. The ultimate material. Was this what? Oh, there was this what we were trying to make? I'm not sure what this is for. Okay, so this guy here is making Omnic Matrix Micro Universal Scavenger Tier 11. I feel like even though we're not doing a lot of stuff with this, we should go ahead and put like the high tier one. Points. Okay. Then I gotta make one more for this. It shows we have 2. I'm gonna tell it to make another one. Yeah, it's not using these as part of that recipe for some reason. Weird. How very weird. Yeah, the bot SWAT, that's right. It doesn't use the lower one for the higher one? I thought it did. Oh, you have to use the lower one for the higher one for the research is what I'm thinking of. Right. It doesn't actually use it as part of this recipe, though. $300 seconds at ZPM. I mean, it should be going at like this speed, like 20 seconds. If it's actually crafting, I think we're just waiting on some other things.
Neptune 2109 just resubscribed for 57 months. Hope everyone is doing well.
Neptune, thank you for the 57 months, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean, we could craft probably the higher tier ones, but we don't need them. Like, at some point, they just go so fast that it doesn't matter, like, if they can go any faster or not. But, like, it's a matter of them going fast versus going the normal speed. Yeah, I think the assembly machines are kind of overbooked at the moment. They are all just running. I wish there was a way to make this faster, like other than adding more of these machines. All right, my question is, what is actually using ultimate material? What do we need ultimate material for? We're just crafting up 64 of them because reasons. Advanced World Accelerator. Still no crafty. Stop. Yo, what? Sulfur, the ex-producer, just get the 10 subs. Thank you so much. I don't know why TTS wasn't working. But thank you, dude. 10 gifty sub hype. Oh. What? Oh, I just put it into here. Oh, I had the other one in here too. I don't need that on me. There we go. TE. All right, that's pretty okay. You're binging this series on YouTube, so hopefully this makes up for your use of ad block. Oh, that more than makes up for it. Thank you so much for thinking about that kind of stuff. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's taken care of. The Sculk biocharger. Jassassin was talking about something with a solar panel. I assume. Where's the solar panel? Is that under endgame? This one?
did.
Hey, you did it.
I did do it.
Jassassin? You did it.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to work on the ultimate gem. What is it even called? Because I want to be the one that does this. Well, it's just called ultimate gem. That is the yellow one. That's this one. We're currently crafting. It'll be fine. Okay. Ultimate gem. Okay, so we're missing enticing crystal, empowered void palace, and weathered crystal. So an enticing crystal is made in the quintessent infusing thingy. Soulbinder? No, we're doing this way. So that's a filled soul vial of a villager, and we get that this way. How? What is it? Quin. Quin. Soul. Did I just call it Soulbinder? What? Quiubitescent? How did that happen? Okay. Well, that would be the problem. Empowered void crystal. Powered crystal. Forge hammer. Okay. Weather crystal. Empowered palace. That just got a regular conversion. Did the other one not have that? The empowered void? Did I miss it or? Let me go back again. No, that does have one of those. How did I mess that up? I think because it wasn't glowing in the thing, I thought it was something else. Yeah. So now we're just missing whatever that is. What even is that? This one. That's the enticing. Villager. Okay, I think I gotta remake this one. Uh, Filled soul vial. Villager. I don't remember where it was. It's gonna be in the Q section. This one. This seems to be taking a minute. Oh, I gotta get rid of the XP juice, right? Okay. It'll work this time. There it goes. I did it.
You did it. What did you did?
Hit. The ultimate gem. I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
Wow.
What the heck even is this? I'm gonna leave this for now. Is there anything else that I can do in here? I guess this. Ooh. I mean, we already have the patterns. Literally just telling it to craft it and then, like, picking it up. Now, the question is, how long is this going to take? Well, I think the answer to my question is it's going to take about 30 more seconds. Give or take. Abyssal solar panel. Is that being made over in this new thing? That is this new thing. So what is going on here? It is set to dischargement. It just did a thing. Is this recipe wrong? Should be two Bathel, two Bathel, four Skulk, one Abyssal. Okay, this is way wrong. Haddle solar panel. That is used to make the neutronium. I don't understand what's going on. Neutronium solar panel. There was nothing even left in the inventory, so what did that even do? Buffer empty. We can make the Haddle solars, but it's not doing anything else. I don't understand. Haddle, Skulk, Omnium. It won't go because of the parallel. Okay. So here's what's going on, right? So when you parallelize it, it lowers the power tier. And I'm guessing this requires like UIV or around there in order to do this. It doesn't even say the power here. We're just going to leave it. Okay, let's try and make the infinity solar. Let's cancel this. So now what is it doing? Okay, so we're doing a bunch of other things. Dang it, a lot of those solar panels that I just made got used by some other process. That's annoying. I have no idea what we're waiting on right now. But we're waiting on something. Oh, here we go. Things are happening now. Uh-huh. And then... So why is it not making this one? It doesn't even give like a power requirement. It just says it takes half a second. I'm so confused. It absolutely has power. It's been going.
I did a thing.
Dischargement.
You can now research
Dischargement.
in one tick.
You can do what?
You can research in one tick.
How did you do this?
I got creative. No, literally, I got creative computation providers.
Okay, so it just said that completed, but where is it? Oh my goodness, this is driving me insane. You said you got creative computational research thingies?
Mm-hmm.
And what
so
did that
instead of
cost?
using the high performance computing array, you just plug in creative input and it's infinite creative. And also it affects the subatomic digital assembler, which means these machines no longer need the lever or any of the redstone because they can just have that input all the time and have no power draw from these guys.
Where is the block? I don't understand.
Oh, it's back here. Ta-da!
Sweet. And just plugging that in makes all these things take no power.
Yep.
Huh.
Sure glad we did all that work, huh?
Absolutely.
Feels worth it.
So I'm noticing that the fiber cable isn't connected, so I don't understand what's going on.
That's from the computation arrays. That cable's no longer needed.
Oh.
This is providing it now. Also, I got these. So we don't need to do research anymore.
Awesome.
Because this has all the data. So I'm sure glad I did this.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how these expert packs go. Like, you set up to do things, and then you get the creative, and then all the stuff that you set up is no longer needed. So,
I hate it.
welcome to expert mode mod packs. Is there anything left to research that even matters now?
I don't think so.
Great.
It's weird because it gave me the creative data and the creative computation at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the only thing is I did hook this up. This also can now craft everything in one tick. Because it's also infinite.
What does this thing
computation
even craft? I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I don't know. It does stuff in the background. Sometimes it turns on. I don't know what it does.
Shattered universe data and shattered star data, apparently. The only two
The
things.
janitor told me not to touch it and to bump it with a hammer if it makes a funny noise.
Oh no! I clicked the thing with my... Oh, I did it! Where does that even come from?
Good luck.
Well,
Have fun with that. No, honestly, we can just pull the machine control out of this now because it's no longer needed. I'm going to do the same for the others, so you can just pull that.
oh, was that
PDB
just a
off.
redstone? Was that what that was? Ah. Yeah, I forgot that was a redstone thing. I thought that was like providing pattern data or something. So what is the deal with the infinity solar panel? I said that it completed, but I don't see one in the system. So how did it complete? Where did it go? Did that just get automatic? Oh, you know what? I know where that went. I know exactly where that went. Because Jasassin did this. I didn't do it. I forgot it existed until just now. I also did it.
You did it. Whoa. Power problem solved. Easy. How much does it produce?
100 million minus 1 FE per tick.
-1. Okay. But what if I need one more FE per tick?
Then I guess you're just have to make a second infinity solar panel.
But what if I want it to be an even 0 number, a number that ends in 0 at the end?
Well, in that case, I guess you're just gonna have to make enough of those so it comes out with an even number.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it will be a lot. Can we afford it? Geez. You know what? Make 10 of them, and then it comes out with a 0 at the end, right? So,
okay. Yeah, we can afford that.
Are you sure?
Plug it in right here.
What is this? Oh, you actually want it right there?
I don't know. 30%? Is it raining?
I think so. Oh, but you can put upgrades in it.
Oh my gosh.
What is this
What does
thing?
it need upgrades for?
Solar flux. Wait, we don't have any upgrades. There's no upgrades in the solar flux. What do you put in there?
I discovered a magical power that I have.
Wow.
I bet you didn't know I had that power.
Of all the cheaty, cheater face things you could do, that I
don't even think
expected.
it worked. It didn't work.
This is what you do. Weather, rain 1.
I don't think your powers work either. We have no power here. I bet it's nighttime.
No. I think you have to go to the overworld to do it.
It is raining out here.
And now it's bright and sunny.
Wow. I did it. Look.
You did it. Look at that. We're making 100 million FE per ticks.
I don't even think we can accept 100 million FE per ticks.
It actually says it's 100 million, not 999,000 or whatever. Weird. It says it's generating 100 million FE per tick on the thing, but on the tooltip it says 100 million minus 1.
Weird.
So I guess to answer your question, you only need to make one of these.
Great. Did that do anything? It feels like it didn't do anything.
Are you looking at the power input?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many does it say that we're bringing in EU?
307,000 EU.
Okay, so I'm going to remove this. And then?
Oh, it's going down. Now it says 282. That did hardly anything at all. Now it says 307.
But we can keep adding them and adding them. Wait, keep looking. Keep looking. Are you looking?
I'm looking.
Did you go up again?
Now it says 332.
Okay.
That's nothing.
But it's infinite.
A, that's nothing, and B, reactors are cooler. Well, technically reactors are hotter, but you know what I mean.
RL is saying that's 25 million EU per solar panel, which is a slightly less than one of our reactors. So if we get like 8 of those, that could basically replace our reactors.
Yeah, but reactors are cooler.
They are cooler, but these are one block solutions that turn rainbow colors and stuff, I guess, which makes them better. I guess. I made a second one. I made one of these, and then it went away. It said like the autocraft is complete. I was like, where the hell did it go? So I made a second one.
My system worked.
So I made a second one, and while I was crafting, I was like, wait a second. I bet it's over here. And sure enough, it was. So then we have 2 now.
Slorp.
Wait, do these have a multi-block component? Oh, they do multi-block. Oh, I don't even have to do this.
Amazing. Hey, they're storing power now. Wait, why did it store power? Now it's... Huh?
That I don't know. I want to know what goes in these slots. Is this just a place to charge stuff?
Oh. Can I have my wrench back? I threw it in there and it like ejected it.
Yeah, it was like, no, I don't think so. Nope. Can't put my magnet in there either. Huh.
Weird. I've never had a block do that before. Maybe you put it in the top right slot? No, nothing goes up there. How strange.
I feel like it probably does have upgrades that just stop that. I feel like there are probably upgrades that just are not in this mod pack. Stop it, you're filling up my backpack, which has those auto-deleting, so we're just deleting them.
You're not deleting cobblestone, are you?
Yeah.
But that's valuable.
Is it? I didn't know. Yeah, I think all the upgrades have been removed from the pack.
I'm disappointed in this.
Are you?
Yeah, I thought it was going to produce more than our generators. I thought it was another upgrade, but I think the reactors are what we should be using for power. I'm assuming those are used as a crafting component for something.
But you don't understand. These don't require any fuel rods. They're infinitely better. It's 1 block. It's technically half block. It's a slab. It's a slab that produces like 80% of one of the multi-block reactors with no fuel input.
I remember a time when Hypno hated single block power solutions.
You
Is
know,
that no longer the case?
you know what? Do you know what?
What? No, I don't know what.
I don't know either. I just asked if you knew.
Okay.
Did you see my moss farm over here?
I did see your moss farm.
Moss block.
They're not as cute as my cactus farm.
What? That's my cactus farm.
Yeah, but I called it cute.
You did
so
call
now
it
it's
cute.
mine.
Oh, okay. You call it cute, so it's yours now. I see how this works.
Like,
Got it.
I was the last one to touch it, so that's how you know it's mine.
All right.
Look, you're mine too, see?
Oh, how do I touch myself? Phrasing.
Clip it. Look, I can't help you with that. That's between you and yourself.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. Oh, it's only gonna take 49 years to fill this.
Great.
All right. Here's what we should do. We should make one of these that has like the highest tier capacitors in it. Make an entire layer and then like fill it.
Okay. You do that.
We should do that.
I mean, if you set this up, you could set it up to automatically craft those solar panels. You could just log in once a day. It'd craft like, I don't know, current base speed, like 20 a day. You'd place them all down. And then how long do you think it would actually take? Like how many days? It'd probably take you like 3 months to get enough solar panels placed down to fill it by the end of the year.
Challenge accepted.
Wait, we have creative power soon.
Oh, do we have creative power?
Yeah, where is it? It's in the end game. It's like almost here. Where is it? Wait, I thought we did. Maybe we don't. Oh yeah, it's right here. Creative power. Looks like a, I don't know what that looks like. Broken flask above the tier 12 micro miner.
I'm looking.
The GregTech energy emitter is configurable to output any number of GregTech volts and amps. What are you doing?
You remember this thing?
I do remember.
You remember
that.
all the fun you had with it, and like you annoyed
so
me
much
when I was
fun.
trying to talk with you before? Yeah, now it's my turn. You thought that this thing went away and you never see it again? What? What?
Got him.
For flying.
I vaguely remember being kicked for flying, so I figured you deserve to know what that feels like.
This thing's so dumb. How do you get rid of it? How did it stop it?
Jump or crouch. Can't remember which.
Oh, jump must be it. Okay, I'm gonna get this thing out of here. I never did mess with this thing before because I thought it was just kind of dumb, but it's kind of fun to annoy the other person with, I guess.
I had fun with it.
Okay, so what's our current goal? All of these things?
So I was going to build the super assembler and move all of our recipes over to it because it's super, and
Wait,
hopefully that means
super-
fast.
Super assembler. Oh, the dimensional super assembler.
Yeah.
Right. So is that going to replace all of the things that we have in that room?
It'll replace all of the assembly lines.
Right.
But not the assemblers.
What I mean is one of these going to replace the 6 that we have?
Yeah, and then some, because it can be parallelized up to 4096, I think. Although I don't imagine it's ever going to run 4096 recipes in parallel, but it'll do more than 6, I bet.
We should have like at least 2. I want to see 4.
So I'm gonna put one here,
And then 2 in the
we'll probably
center,
rip
and
out-
then 1 over
Yep.
here. Yep.
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 And then I'm gonna add more assemblers on the other side of the room because these things are slowing us down, especially this number 0.
Why is this one turned the wrong way?
This look better that way.
Does it?
Well, what would it look like if it was turned the right way?
Like the rest of them?
Yeah, but then you'd have this gap, and then you wouldn't be able to see the control panel. You wouldn't be able to look in the glass. Did you see what I put in here?
No, what did you put in here?
Air.
Oh, you can just put air in there. Dude, what kind of air did you put in there?
Block ID 0.
You didn't toot in there and then seal it, did you? I bet you did.
You're gonna have to sniff to find out.
I am good. So if we move all the assemblers over by 1, then you could turn that one the right direction. We would still be able to see it and use it. Or we could scooch all these over by 3, since we don't need access to the back of this machine here.
If you
Or-
would like,
Or we could just
Or-
leave it as it is.
that's what I would do. But I'm not the boss.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I just won't be helping you if you want to move it.
You sound kind of salty that I want to move it.
A little bit.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
It seems fine.
No, it's fine. Is there anything that I can help you with? Because I don't know what I'm doing right now. Other than just like wasting time.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge.
Okay, we have 14,000 Sculk saturated microstructure pulp. Oh, that's right. I said it to 16, didn't I? Yeah, 16,000. Okay, that's fine.
Are you ready for this?
I'm not sure if I'm ready.
I'm not sure if I'm ready.
Actually, no. Oh my goodness, right in the face. Dude.
It's a little large.
Dude. You want to know what the cool thing is?
It's rainbow.
You should move that 1 block to the south.
Why?
Because
What?
it's touching the wall.
Oh my goodness. Nope. Can't move it. Got to start a new pack.
Okay. We should also raise the roof because it's touching the ceiling. It's actually kind of cool that it fit in here almost perfectly in that spot. Oh, you're actually moving it? Okay.
Well, you said.
Well, I did say it, but I didn't know if you're actually going to do it or not. Here, let me
Yeah, you
help
never
you.
know.
I pull out wrench. How long did it take to craft this multi-block?
I don't know, like 20 minutes?
Oh,
Not
that-
sure.
Oh man, that is kind of a long time though.
Some of it was pre-crafted, so I don't actually know. Oh no, I needed... Now, how do I know where to put it? You deleted my marker block.
Oh, you didn't say that was your marker block. Go grab those other blocks. Ah! There, that should be everything. The dimensional super assembler. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. I assume 5 by 5 from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That looks right to me. Boom. Yeah, I think that's better. That way we can walk around this backside should we choose to. You do remember watching an XP Hypno Sky Factory 3 and someone commented that Hypno has a big butt? I work out. What do you expect? Hey, Leslie.
How am I going to set these up? We can use the bigger hatches now. We don't need to use the one slot ULV hatches or whatever.
Oh, so we don't have to do like the crazy thing that we've been doing this whole time?
Yeah.
I love it.
I think that means that these pattern providers can just go straight into an input bus.
I love it.
What's the 100 slot?
Well, how is that going to work if it requires fluid, though?
Ooh, we'll have to use the dual. But the dual input hatches, I don't think they provide enough slots. We probably need...
What do you mean it doesn't provide enough slots?
The dual input hatches provide way fewer slots than the others.
Right, but the maximum amount of unique types of items that go into this is what, 15? I think it holds 15 items minimum.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to parallelize.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I think what I'm going to do... There's the no nupal or whatever input hatches that we can do for fluids. So that gives us 9 tanks of like 256 per tank.
The max dual input hatch has 100 item slots.
Yeah, well, we can't afford that one.
The UIV dual has 49 item slots. UEV is 36. I mean, I think we'll be able to parallelize things. Maybe not to the maximum extent. But I think we should be able to fit, at least 6 recipes of whatever in any one of these.
Yeah, I want to do more. So if we separate the items and fluids into their own hatches, we can do a lot more.
That's a possibility, or another possibility is just add more dual input hatches and attach the pattern buffers or providers to like multiple spots. But I'm good with whatever you want to do. Whatever is like the simplest way.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. So like if we did the pattern providers, we can use the pattern multi P2P. But I don't know what it's going to do if you're basically separating the same pattern into the same machine. I don't know. I haven't tried that. But I think if we just did the 100 slot item input and then the largest fluid input we can make, which I believe is 9. It might be more than that. And then those will do, I don't know if it's 256 or 512 buckets. It's this guy.
But do you actually want
tanks.
the non-upal? Because that's like 9 separate tanks.
We need separate tanks. We already have the quadruple for each individual multi-block here. Unless you think we only want the quadruple.
I think we'd probably does any of the recipes require more than 4 unique fluids is the question. Like why would we go to non-upal?
They never, individual recipes don't require more than 4 fluids.
So a quad input, like the UV one holds 512 per 4 tanks. I don't think we're going to need that much fluid then. And interestingly enough, the UHV and UEV quadruple holds the same. Actually, everything above UHV quadruple.
Okay, so the UEV non-nuple does 512.
I think so.
Okay, so you think having 1,000 buckets per 4 be better?
Well, if we're not needing 9 unique fluids, I don't see why we would go with the non-nuple. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm just afraid that 2 recipes try and insert their items or fluids, and then we get half of one recipe and half of another, and then neither are able to. Then the machine's stuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Could we not just have it all dump into like some AE thing and just provide all the different items and just tell the thing to figure it out? Like, here's all the stuff. Create the
only problem
recipe.
is we only have 18 unique slots, and if we do 2 recipes at once, I mean, there's enough unique items here.
Okay.
There's probably 70 or 80 unique items here. There's no way that we'd not break that machine unless we did what I did with the circuit assembler, where we limit the inputs using drawers. That'll have the same problem here, where if we get too many inputs, then it won't know what to craft. Actually, I don't even know if 18 is enough. How many? We're 16. Yeah, okay. So 18 is technically enough, but some of our recipes use 15 unique items per recipe.
I'm really thinking like multi-pattern providers and just a bunch of the dual input hatches. Because it should put like 1 recipe per thing minimum. And it might split some extra stuff in there, but like you'll always have a valid recipe.
We could do that.
I don't know if that's the best way, but that should guarantee you'll always get a recipe for sure.
Okay, and we can use the pattern multi to insert those, and it'll distribute. So I still think it's going to limit the amount of parallel. Well, no, maybe not. So can we do UEV dual? Yeah, we can make those. Those are 36 item slots, 6 tanks. What about UIV dual? We just got there, so I don't know. Those are 7 tanks, 512 each. That actually might be okay. Can I do those though? Those are expensive. All right, well, I'll try it with the UEV dual. We'll see how it goes, and then if we need to switch it up, we can do that.
Sounds good to me. Is there anything I can help you with, or you got your hands full?
If you want to put the output in here or get this blue cable that's running all of these existing assembly lines, just bring it over here and plug it in.
Into where?
This is where the inputs are going to be, this slot that I cut.
But where's the cable going to go?
To the existing pattern providers that are going into the existing assembly lines.
I am. We need an optical data reception hatch, do we not?
No. These are creative. So they don't require any data input.
I guess I'm not following what you want me to do. Because these cables were coming from the thing to provide the data. But you're telling me to bring a blue cable over and plug it into like all these things, but I don't understand where those are going.
This cable.
Oh, the ME
from the pattern providers.
cable.
Yeah, from the pattern providers.
Oh, that would have been awful. Guys, imagine if I were to have brought over the optical. Oh, that would have been bad. He's like, bring the blue cable. And that's like the big blue cable that's right in front of me. I was like, why? The output bus is going to the white, or is it going to the light blue as well?
It's going to have to go to the white network. Actually, the old system is putting it into an item multi P2P, and I think that's actually what I want to do still.
So I need to bring the white cable over, or
No, this
tunnel.
item multi is the output side of that.
Oh, got it.
And then I'm just going to swap that for a regular output rather than an ME output.
Got it. You think all the optical cables can be deleted and replaced with creative hatches? Okay, so can you explain to me the creative data access hatch? That just provides data for every recipe?
That's right.
So we never have to research again.
Correct.
But you made the things where we can research in one tick.
Yes.
Okay. Good talk.
Yeah, your understanding is correct.
Seems a little counterintuitive, but it's fine.
You're not missing anything. That's exactly what went down.
Okay. Are you sure?
Positive.
So that's all we have to do is what I just did here.
That's right.
Is there a way to test that to make sure?
I just disconnected these machines and connected this guy up. So in theory, when we request something from the assembly line, like a motor, how about we request one of those?
Did you put the parallel in here anywhere?
I did not. I don't know if it's needed.
Kip?
I will look. It's not in the list. Oh, it is here. Parallel. I'll make one. I'll make an omega parallel, but since that's going to probably take a minute, I'll make a super parallel as well. Or a giga parallel. Oh, we already have one. Oh, we already have the big one. Okay. Well.
The big one.
Oh, never mind. I lied. We don't have the big one. And then... Oh, maybe I picked the wrong motor to craft. We'll try another one. That one takes a while. Let's try one of these.
Nothing's happening.
What about one of these? Hello? Which one is faster? Are you faster? Oh, one of them crafted. That was fast. Oh, I don't
think the dimensional super assembler has done a single thing yet.
Nope, I don't think so. Well, eventually a motor's going to craft because I've requested now five different types. Oh, you haven't programmed the pattern multis.
What do you mean I didn't program them?
You didn't program them.
You just said run the cable over. You didn't say to program them.
I thought you would program them.
You literally said run the blue cable over, and you confused me with that. And you never said anything about even programming them.
I'm sorry.
As you should be. Oh my goodness, it's happening. It's doing 4 in parallel.
Whoa.
Which is significantly faster than it was doing before because it was doing 1 per machine.
And the machine's clogged.
Is it?
Oh no, it's the output.
That's the output.
I fix. How do I fix? I fix.
This is so much better than the old assembly machines.
I did it.
Okay, so where is this one's creative data access hatch, or does it just know every recipe?
It has one in it. Oh, it's right here.
Where? Oh. That sneaky little guy.
Easy. Problem solved.
So we don't need the blue cables anymore, is what you're saying.
No. And we don't need these guys anymore. We just need more of these guys.
I disassemble.
Snip, 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 snip.
This is going so slow.
Snip, 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 snip.
You know how long it took me to run all these cables and like perfectly like cable manage them?
Yeah. Bye-bye, cables.
Can we just use like the deletion tool?
If you can figure out how that thing works, go for it. But
What-
I couldn't figure out how it works.
What if I accidentally delete the entire base?
You get to figure out how backups work.
Yay, backups.
I got an alert the other day that my NAS was filling up, and I was wondering what was going on, and I forgot I had set the backup target to the NAS, and it was keeping a backup every hour for like 6 months. And the backups included the previous backups.
Okay, sorry, I was like paying attention to something else. You said you got an alert from your NAS that has been deleting your backups for like the last 6 months?
No, that I'd been back. It was out of space,
Oh.
which was weird because it's got a lot of space. And I realized it'd been backing up every hour since basically we started this pack. And the backups always included the previous backups in the backup. So the latest backup was like 1 terabyte.
Wow.
And the one before that was like 500 gigs. And the one before that was 250. And then and that's basically how it went. So
Why was
and
it,
then
why would it ever back up the backup of the backup? Like, I don't know.
because I symlinked the wrong directory to the wrong place. And so it was backing up itself in the backup and backing up all the backups in the backup.
So all these cables go away too, yeah?
Yes.
The fewer of these cables, the happier I think everybody's going to be, so.
I hate them. Very dumb mechanic.
It was
Like, why couldn't
fun
these-
while it
why-
lasted.
Why couldn't these machines be on Wi-Fi, you know?
Yes. Everybody knows Wi-Fi is the wave of the future.
I still remember working at my first job, and we had deployed Wi-Fi for like, I don't know how many people it was. Like 3 people had a laptop that could use it,
Uh-huh.
and we installed like, I don't know, 40 access points.
For 3 people?
Yeah, and I was like, this is dumb. Why would we do this? No one ever is going to be able to use them anyway. Like, it just, and then of course now I feel kind of dumb because they were very forward thinking, right? But I was like, for 3 people, no one else is ever going to use it because it's only like these fancy people with their fancy wireless computers that can use it. Anyway, that didn't last very long.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, that would have been like the earliest adaptation of 802.11, whatever, right?
Yeah, it was G, so it wasn't the very first, but like nobody had
Oh.
wireless computers that, yeah. Everyone had a desktop basically, and the laptops that came out still like Wi-Fi was optional, so nobody got it as standard.
My desktop has Wi-Fi on it, and I don't ever see myself using it.
You know what's funny is I'm like, that's such a silly feature, but then a lot of people actually use that, and I'm like, no, like that's
On your
so wrong to me.
desktop?
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, think about it. So, like for me, my place is wired with Ethernet, and so has my last place was too. But the house I lived in before that was built in like 1940. It had concrete walls.
Oh, geez.
And there was, so like, okay, how do I get Ethernet? Yeah, that was a whole deal. Like we ran it up, the wall and out to the outside to run it around the whole house. It was a nightmare. And I think a lot of people are in that scenario.
My house wasn't wired with Ethernet, and I was thinking about having the builders put it in, but I just never got around to it. So, like, all of my stuff is just in one place. Like my my fiber optic internet and my computers are kind of all in the same room, so it doesn't really matter too much. And like for everything else, I have Wi-Fi. So
I see. Yeah, I have everything hardwired here. So everything that can be is. So like my Apple TV and all that stuff, all my TV stuff is. We've got our office that's set up that way. I call it like the dining room data center, where my dining room doesn't get used as a dining room. It's got like servers and my NAS is in there, and we have a closet in the master bedroom that's where everything terminates to. So that's where the fiber comes in at. So that's where the router is, and the battery backup for the router's there.
yeah.
So it's nice having it all separate. It's not all in one messy place. You can hide most of it.
I noticed that these things haven't like broken in quite some time.
I don't remember what I did, but I fixed them. There was something that we were doing that was just like really silly with them, and I can't remember what it was.
You say we as if I was a part of that.
We are playing this pack together, are we not?
But when you do something silly, why is it a we did something silly? Is what I'm getting at.
Does it bother you that much?
It doesn't bother me. But you know what? Own your mistakes, Assassin. Just own them.
I didn't even say it was my mistake.
You said it was our mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You said were doing something
That
silly.
was my way of not blaming you for your mistake.
Was it my mistake?
If I recall correctly, it was.
What was it?
I don't remember.
You don't even know and you're trying to blame it on me. Okay.
I'm not trying to... I was trying not to blame it on you.
You're just so into blaming it on me. Wow. Unbelievable. Why does this cable go under the ground here? Where does this even go?
So we could walk over it, because we had the blue cables here before.
Right. So this is literally just like, okay, yeah, that's just in here.
This room is so big now.
There's so much room for activities.
What kind of activities are you going to do in here?
I don't know. I was thinking about assembling some things.
That seems smart.
Look at me placing blocks by hand like some kind of Neanderthal. I like the sound of breaking glass. And I don't have to right click as many times.
That's true.
Out with the old, in with the new. Now the question is, do we actually need like 4 of those? Like we were talking about?
Define need.
Well, is there any reason to actually have them other than to just have them?
They're pretty.
I mean, that's good enough reason for me. Sold.
I mean, it's running right now. And some recipes can't be parallelized, apparently, because they're just running one at a time.
We did it.
We did it.
Good job, everybody. So this thing is just running. Wow, look at it go. Energy clusters cannot be parallelized and they take 1/4 of a second each. That's actually not bad, all things considered. So if like the maximum that we're doing is 4 items at a time, do we really need the Giga parallel control hatch in there? We could probably go with one of the 64 ones or something.
Yeah, but these are now useless to us. The gigas, because we have the 4096 available.
Oh, that's a 1024. Never mind. I was thinking that's the
No,
Omega.
I did craft a 4096 and then I threw that one in there, and you're right. I'm not going to upgrade it past that.
Yeah. Okay. So
now we make 3 more, and I want one for the circuit room as well.
Well, I want one to take home with me.
Oh, this is your home, so congratulations.
Oh, I guess I already have one then. All right. So super assembler.
I pulled out the pattern.
No, you didn't.
It
Oh
should be
no,
paper.
I'm looking at the pattern actually.
Yeah, you're. Yeah, so that'll just need to be set up on a chest or something.
Why did you take out the pattern?
I don't know. That's a great question. I got excited. I took it out.
I don't understand your. Okay.
I don't understand. How do you think
you just
feels
wanted
to
to
be
be
me?
You just wanted to be the one that crafted. Nobody else can craft it.
No one else. Mine.
Mine. What is a super assembler? Huh. Oh, so the pattern you did, you didn't do the packager thing. You did it on the AE pattern.
Yeah, because it wouldn't fit inside of a packager, and I don't like dealing with the multiple packages.
Oh.
So, and I honestly thought we'd only craft the one. But I figured I'd save the recipe in case we wanted more.
Why don't you like dealing with the multiple packages?
I don't like it.
Oh.
Don't know what to tell you. I don't like it.
I don't know what to tell me either. I'm just wondering. Chat, how does this thing work again? I don't remember. I don't remember how this thing works. I'm gonna put it down here. Oh, we have to put in a URL to start. Wait, did you just put that in there? Hello?
Hello?
Did you just put that in there?
It's not working. Yeah, I did that.
Of course you didn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, of course you did. Status no image exception. Oh,
That'll teach you.
I guess so. It didn't work, so I kept clicking refresh, and the game was like, all right, that's enough, and kicked me. I don't think it works.
I don't think it works. Oh, what's this? Oh. No image exception.
What about if we do this?
What's this?
What is that? That's
Oh.
weird.
Oh, geez. No image exception.
What about if we do this? We fixed it. Look at us go.
What's this?
What is that?
Oh.
That's weird.
Oh, geez. Oh, God. No image exception. I hate it. Oh,
What about if we do
no.
this? We fixed it. Look at us go. Okay. Stop. It didn't stop. How do I stop this thing?
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Okay, I'm done. That is too confusing. I can't tell if that's you talking or like the player
It is me
talking.
talking. What do you mean? The whole thing was me talking.
Well, I know that was previous Jassassin talking, but I don't know if that was previous Jassassin talking or current Jassassin. Oh, I think I need an S on here. Is that the problem?
My ears and my whole chat is dead now.
What do you mean your whole chat is dead?
That was so loud.
No! Oh boy. Chad, Jassassin's being mean to me.
Why don't you die? What?
Just make him small and run away. Oh, that baby Jassassin is coming after me. Run! How do I unsmallify you? There we go. All
Why
right.
are you like this?
Because it's fun.
You're having fun.
Oh, you're not having
Chat's
fun?
having fun. It's worth it.
Oh, but you're not having fun.
I was a little bit, just a little,
but not anymore.
but not a lot, not anymore.
No, okay. It's wait, this is serious time. No having fun.
This is serious, guys.
No having fun.
No more fun. Can't have fun in Minecraft.
No.
Can't have fun with Greg Tech. All right.
This is serious business. Okay, so what's the game plan now? What are we thinking?
Tier 12 microminer. It looks like.
Okay, so tier 12. Ew, I got things to do. I gotta go.
That bad, eh?
Tier 12. Oh, but we don't have a thing set up, so let me set up a thing for that. This is epic crafting. That would be this guy, I think. Get that, load this one, epic, this one, and then save. You know, I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you look in there at this epic crafting table, at this recipe, the recipe is so large it needs packages to make it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that incredible?
I hate this.
And then this one goes here. Okay. So the pacture, unpacture recipes are all set up. So if we search for tier 12, next, oh, that's a problem. This is Assassin's Wheelhouse kind of problem here.
Rut row. That's easy. I just got to go over here and turn. Is it HPIC or UHPIC?
It's epic.
Ugh.
Epic. Wafer.
Oh, why are you not running? Oh, we ran out of indium gallium phosphide dust.
I hate when we do that. So with our research things that we have, I should just be able to create this extra dimensional navigator thing, put it into the line, and it'll just work.
That's right. I also did research that, by the way, but yes.
Well, I mean, I didn't say we could craft it, though. Okay, so we need UIV sensor. And again, we don't have to worry about research anymore. So I do this line. Put that into here. And then... So if everything's going correctly, then theoretically, it should be making one of these things. Hot holmium. Okay, so it looks like it is crafting this. What else do we need? So if I do tier 12, we need the dormant furious infinity catalyst. Okay, so the one thing that we are missing is the dormant furious infinity catalyst.
That's probably because we don't have enough of the Furious Infinity Catalyst. Which actually boils down to we don't have enough Omnium.
Omnium.
Oh, actually not Omnium. Let me check. Infinity ingots. We need more infinity ingots is what that actually means. I think we can only craft a stack of infinity ingots at a time. Not even a stack. 15. Wait, what happened to our Furious Infinity Catalyst? We're missing one.
Is it like in the blast furnace or something, maybe?
It might be. So we can craft 60 infinity ingots. I'll do that really quick. And once that's done, those guys will try and recharge.
Is there a reason we don't craft more Furious Infinity Catalysts?
They're expensive. That's the only reason. We should probably craft another 48, 49.
Oh, but we can't do it through the crafting recipe method. We have to do it through this other...
Yeah, that's right.
The Omnic
It's
Forge.
Yeah, it's basically an item that once it gets used, it needs to be recharged.
Yeah.
You go throw those items into the Omnic Forge manually and get it running if you wanted. Or
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
can
do
create
that.
a pattern, delete the old one, or yeah.
No, I'll just go ahead and do this.
Okay.
Or maybe I won't because we need infinity frames and we don't have them.
Infinity ingots are crafting. Once they're done, then you'll get those. I'm assuming those are in the Omnic Forge right now. Or the blast furnace. Oh, is the blast furnace like blocked up again?
You were moving a lot of the netherite stuff to its own separate thing, but like that is still going through the blast furnace.
Oh, because we haven't reached our stock that we're trying to get to. Let's take a look. I set it to 10,000. You would think that would be enough.
Is there a way that we could just make another blast furnace specifically for that thing?
I do have a blast furnace already for it.
I guess the next question would be: is where are we gonna put it?
I already have one.
You made it second
It's
one. It's already placed.
Yeah, and I'm stocking up to 10,000, 12,000. I'm going to change it to
So
50,000.
where is it then?
It is in the what used to be the blast smelter room. It's here.
Right,
but we're out of quantum flux. We're out of.
I was seeing something still be smelted on this forge, though, is what I'm talking. Yeah, inert netherite scrap is still being made over here constantly.
That just means we're probably not stocking enough here. So I've increased the limit, but.
Needs big EBF only for netherite? That's what I'm thinking, but he wants to go with the small one? Yeah, I was thinking maybe like another one of our forges for that, not one of these. Unless you think this is fast enough.
Yeah, I don't know. It's doing one item every 3 ticks at the current power tier, and we just unlocked the next power tier. I haven't upgraded it to that yet, though. But that'll make it 1 item per tick, I believe.
Yeah, that's doing 1 per 3 ticks, and this is doing like 536 in 10 seconds. I think this is faster. I don't know.
This one's doing 2.6 per tick.
So
this one's 6 times faster.
Yeah, you'd have to have some more burn eye over there.
Yeah, I could do that. There's still room for it. Because I thought I would build one of these, but like it seems so overkill.
But well, hold on a second. Let's think about this. If you add 6 of those, isn't that going to be using 6 times the power that the other one is using?
This one's using 52 million. And this one's using 109 million. So I don't think that there's an efficiency gain. I think the cost per item's the same. Okay. Oh no, maybe it is more efficient here, but I don't know what the actual calculation is.
So 109 million divided by 530 something, whatever. So that's like 205,000 per item.
Yeah, so this is more efficient power-wise. That a lot more efficient, like an order of magnitude.
Yeah, when I said we didn't have one of those things set up, I thought that's what I was talking about. It was one of those forges, not this blast furnace. Yeah.
Where would we put it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like surprised. Like you have one set up. Where'd you put it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We could potentially replace the nuclear craft.
I don't know that we've completely gotten off of that.
Are we still using it?
I think so. Couldn't tell you for what, though. Big black box to me.
Yeah, I'm not really sure we're using this thing anymore, honestly.
Well, we did get the next power tier, but I can't... we didn't. The reason I can't make the next power tier input is because we don't have monium. Monium?
And we need that for the tier 12.
We need the tier 12 for that. What I can do is pull out the netherite recipe here, and then it'll just only be passive, and then I'll add some more blast furnaces to compensate for that difference. I don't know. Otherwise, we can build another one of these, but I don't know if we can...
Yo, Winnie, welcome back. Thank you for the 60 months and the tier 3 support. Thanks, Winnie.
McLesley13 just resubscribed for 38 months. Hype cool hype heart.
And Leslie, thank you for the 38 months and the tier 2 support. Thanks, Leslie.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I really feel like we're not using the nuclear craft stuff anymore. Here's what we should do. Let's like disconnect that thing and then see if any recipes fail or get stuck, and then we can just reconnect it without like tearing it down.
Okay.
I feel like this is no longer being used. Okay, it's now officially disconnected, so.
Okay.
But this would be a spot where we could place that if...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Otherwise, I was thinking we have these 4 sort of big pads out in the grassy area. If we need more, we just use these 4 slots.
True. And then we still kind of have our grassy area with the outside bits.
Yeah, it gives this something to do.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we have this big open area and still hasn't been really touched.
Yeah, and these I don't think look so bad outside. The other blocks I wouldn't do, but this one I'm not.
Unless it
I'm not so
rains on
offended.
it and then it turns into like one of the IC2 nuclear explosions.
That'd be fun.
Hope you got them backups.
Big bada boom. Like I said, I got lots of backups.
Yeah, backups of backups of backups.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was trying to make some more infinity frames and it wasn't allowing me to do that. So I need like 54 more. And it's still not allowing me to do this. So I don't know what the deal is. I feel like something got stuck somewhere. Things are not proceeding.
Let's take a look. Hot terbium. Rare earth oxide is a weird one. That one might be because of the blast furnace. Rare earth oxide. Blast furnace. Yeah, solidified argon. Is that not one from your nuclear craft stuff?
No, solidified argon we just make with the ball mold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, rare earth oxide. How do you make that? That's a blast furnace. So yeah, the blast furnace and the netherite is blocking everything, which is also why I had pulled that else or whatever stuff out in the past. Same issue where this gets blocked up and then the whole base is basically just waiting for this machine.
Oh yeah, this has got stuff and stuff and stuff in the pattern buffer.
Yeah. That's what everything is waiting on right now.
Fixed it.
What did you fix?
This thing being blocked.
Did you?
Yep. I pulled the pattern. We're not doing netherite here anymore.
Okay.
You can set up more blast furnace, the singular ones, and then we'll do it there. And then we won't have issues.
Yeah, these patterns need to be removed then. Are we still making Naquita alloy with hot ingots? That's not a thing.
So why is a solidified argon not going? That's a good question. Chat, what's the deal with solidified argon? Oh, we're making a whole stupid amount of solidified hydrogen is why we're not making the argon. What is making solidified hydrogen?
Can we upgrade the power tier of that machine?
We can. I think the solidified hydrogen is on the requester. Oh, it was this last thing I just looked at that was requesting.
Oh, we can upgrade this to the 4096. So that'll help. I'm going to do that really quick here. What's funny is I just upgraded this from 256 to 1024 because of the same thing. There. Are we doing 4,000?
No, but we need.
Hey,
we
it
can
stopped.
we can upgrade the power tier. I'm just gonna throw in some UHV since we have those.
Not UHV, UEV.
UEV. That's what I said. I definitely
okay.
didn't grab the other ones.
All right.
I'm definitely not trying to play it off like I'm an idiot.
Yeah, okay. And then?
No one then.
Oh.
Why you no go?
What?
Oh, it just went.
Hello?
It's going so fast.
The recipes might need to be reset if they're waiting on hydrogen still.
Yep.
Oh, it's running? No.
Yep. Nope. Maybe. No. Yep.
Poof, poof. I'm going to make some solidified hydrogen. How about that? How about I make 30,000? Next, begin.
Is it done?
No. Why is it so slow? Oh, you know what it is? We need more storage in this drive. The 256K. Oh, it's the oh, I ran into this before. I actually don't know how to solve this. I try something. May I have that, please?
Busy.
Well,
What did you give me? Oh, the package device. Let me turn off my magnet.
thanks. Is that faster?
It's so fast, nothing's happening.
Why is it so slow? It's because of the speed that it's inserting from this pattern provider. But I don't know how to get it to go faster. Let's try solidified hydrogen. Solidified hydrogen. Oh, hydrogen. I did make my 30,000. I'm going to request 50,000. Next, begin. Oh, is that better? Yeah, look how slow it's inserting the fluid. That's really the problem. It can only insert fluid so fast.
That
I
I
wonder if this-
don't know.
This might be faster with a...
Pattern multi P2P on all four sides.
Yeah. Yeah, that would do it.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
multiply the pattern.
I don't know if the multi P2P would work because it's the pattern provider itself that's the bottleneck here.
I don't know how much a pattern provider can do.
I think it can do 64 buckets a tick or something. It's like, I can't remember what the... Multiplying the pattern, I guess, would work, but that seems super annoying because there's so many patterns in there. Yeah, I think it's limited. I can't remember if it's 64 buckets a tick or something like that, is as many as it can insert.
There's got to be a way.
Oh, you guys are saying multiply the pattern? Okay, but that doesn't matter because the block itself is the limit, not the pattern. I'll multiply this one just to show you, but that's not the problem.
But what happens if it's like set to 64,000 buckets? Is it still going to go really slow?
I'll set it to 1,000 buckets and then we'll see what happens. So solidified hydrogen, request 100,000. Begin?
Wow, it's all in there.
No. Oh, okay. Easy.
Yeah, I think it's how many recipes per tick it can do or whatever.
Okay. Should I do... I guess I'll do 4,000 buckets then?
That seems reasonable.
I mean, the fluids are infinite, so I don't think it matters.
I mean, if you put them at 4,000, it should technically go 4,000 times faster than what it was doing before.
Yeah.
At least for the inputs.
Well, that's what I'm setting. I'm setting 4,000 for the input. I guess I'm setting 4,000 for the output. Maybe I should do 4,000 for the input?
Well, I mean, if you put it in the pattern modifier, it should just times both.
It does, but the output and input are totally different metrics.
Oh, I would say you want it for the output, right?
No, I think you want it for the input. Because then it'll... Oh, no, you're right. 4,000 for the output. Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to make
Yeah,
4,000 items at a time. Up to 4,000 items at a time.
All right, the values were all over the board, so now they're all 4,000.
And some of these recipes are just so dang slow. Like this hot holmium ingot, it takes like 33 seconds and can only do 64.
Yeah. Hopefully the next power tier is going to help a lot because it'll be 4 times faster for a lot of that. But yeah, it's annoying.
Like, what are we crafting that's needing all of this stuff? I don't understand.
So, I mean, it seems to me like the real thing that we need is to build more of those big reactor things. What are they called? The rotary hearth.
Yes.
The question is, do we build 3 and move this 4th one over? Or do we build 4 and leave this guy here?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, 3 would look weird with 1 open spot. 4 would look better.
Well, I'm saying we'd move the 1 if we only craft 3. But that's the question. Do we move 1 and craft 3, or do we craft 4 and leave the 1 there?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm thinking we do 4. Craft 4 of them. Put them here. We leave just power gen in this 1 that we have, so we can make sure power gen's not really impacted. And then that's that. You're killing my grass.
It's been decided. Assassin hates grass. Confirmed.
Did you let your dog loose around on my yard here? What did it do? What's your dog made of? What do you feed that thing?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
But actually, I don't have a dog. I have a cute, fluffy kitty cat.
Kitty.
Kitty. Oh, did I do it all? Oh, no. There.
Okay, so do I request? I'm requesting 4 of these, and there's 3 packages. So I request 4 of each of the 3 packages. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, each one has an index number on it.
Okay.
So
I'll
it
do
should be
4 of
index
each.
0, 1, and 2. So you need all 3 of those for 1 multi-block.
Got it. Surprisingly, we had the resources to do that, so I did it. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck! Okay, so how big are these pads?
Big. I will be right back.
$29 by $29. Yo, Lolo! Hey, thanks so much for the 1,000!
Cheered 1,000, Max the Great and Fluffy. Treats are needed. Hype Bill Hype Max.
And this is only... Wait, this is 14? Oh, no, I did that wrong. I still did that wrong. So it's 13 by 13. And this is 29. So we could technically put 4 on one of these pads instead of 1 on each pad. If we do 4 by 4, that would leave us with a 3-block walking space between them if they're touching the edge. We could make 16 of them. Seems overkill.
I'm back.
Okay, so here's the deal. The rotary hearth is 13 by 13.
My wife got me some fries.
Oh, I am muted.
McLesley 13
And I'm snacking.
just
Your
gifted
wife got you
5
some
subs.
fries?
That's right.
All right, so here's the deal. The rotary hearth is 13 by 13. And each of those pads is 29 by 29. We could literally put 4 of those rotary hearths on one singular pad.
So you're saying make 16?
We could do 16. That seems excessive, though.
Yeah. Or, unless. You're probably right.
I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just throwing it out there that we're going to have a lot of empty space if we just put 1 per pad. I like how this thing says by hypnotized exclamation. Because that's really exciting. Leslie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Leslie.
We could, yeah, I was gonna say we could move the paths. Although then they wouldn't align with these doorways. We could do 2 per pad and make 8 and make them like go in a circle around the middle. Like do 2 kitty corner on each pad.
You mean catty corner?
I was just gonna ask if you say kitty corner or catty corner.
I say kitten corner because kittens are more cuter. But yes,
That's
it
true.
is catty corner.
It's
Not the
regional.
feline.
Caddy, like D caddy. Like
I'm fairly certain
going to
that's
the
the
golf
actual
course?
phrase.
I'm pretty sure it's kitty corner, but I also am pretty sure it's regional. And there's more Californians than there are.
No, it is catty.
Floridians?
It is catty with T's. It's in the dictionary, catty corner, something that is catty corner from another thing's place or arranged diagonally from it.
Kitty corner is also in the dictionary.
Kitty corner, something that only Jassassin says and isn't actually in the dictionary.
Okay, but I'm in the dictionary apparently.
You're right, they're both in this particular dictionary. This is Collins' dictionary. That isn't even a real dictionary. Caddy, like the unit of measurement that nobody understands. What?
Momo_Mandy just
These fries are delicious,
resubscribed
by the way.
for 101 months. Moo.
Mandy, hey,
really
thanks
missing
so
out.
much for the 101 months. Welcome back.
You know,
What kind of fries are they?
I don't know. They're from The Habit.
From habit. Are they habit forming?
I mean, they could be.
Cheese,
All I'm saying is
cheese fries
get
are like
yourself a
one of my
wife.
favorite ones. One of my favorite
cheese
types.
fries. Ooh.
You've never had cheese fries?
Eh,
You
I
can
never
take it to
think
the
about
next.
cheese fries.
You can take it to the next level and do chili cheese fries, and then that is S tier, chef's kiss.
That sounds great.
It is amazing. Bacon cheese fries. Like if you put fries with any sort of cheese on there, you got yourself a snack.
So would you rather have cheese fries or cheese nachos?
It's a good question. Is it strictly only cheese nachos? And then if it is, are we talking cheese sauce or are we talking like melty cheese?
Melty cheese, like shredded cheese. You can throw it on your fries or your nachos, but you got to pick one.
I'd probably go with the cheese fries because I'm fat and that sounds good.
That saves cheese nachos for me.
I mean, I'm a big fan of nachos, but if it's only going to be cheese nachos, Now, if it's fully loaded nachos, I'd probably go with the nachos.
You mentioned chili fries, and now I want chili. Just chili.
Just chili.
Mm-hmm.
Nom 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 nom.
All right, are we building these things?
I don't know. I mean, did you request them? Oh, the
I
things
did.
that I requested are finally starting to be crafted. Holy, that took forever.
I requested 4. Did you want me to request more?
More? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we need that many, but I guess it won't hurt to do that many.
It will hurt our power storage.
It'll be fine unless it isn't.
Unless it isn't, which it might not be.
But is it actually going to hurt our power storage? Because like we're
Not
going
our
to be
storage, but we're output limited right now. We need to fix that, but we haven't been able to do that yet.
Should we do that now?
We should do that. One of us should build these things, and one of us should fix the power.
I want to do neither of those.
Oh. Yeah, me too. I want to eat these fries.
Are you good over there? Like,
Have you ever have that? I have this all the time. I'm not hungry until I eat like a bite of something, and then I'm starving to death. That's what's happening right now.
I see.
Like appetizer, like that's a legit thing for me.
It is weird that like appetizers are a thing. It's like eat a little bit of food to make you more hungry to eat more food. It's like, to me,
Especially salad. Dude, salad shows up, and I'm like, I'm not even sure if I want my meal. And then I eat a bite, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to eat. Can I have all of your salad too while I wait? But it is really weird.
it's not just weird. It's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like my wife hates this, but we're gonna go somewhere. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. She's getting ready. She comes out. She's like, "Okay, let's go." And I'm like, "Oh, I have to pee. Forgot I had to do that until you said it's time to go." I haven't been ready for 5 minutes, sitting here doing nothing. It's kind of like that.
Well, you made 4 of the rotary hearth package things.
Mhm.
And you want to put them caddy corner. So I think for the best interest, it would be that you should at least do one of these pads.
If we do them kitty corner, then there have to be 8.
Right. Otherwise, we're just going to put 4 on one pad and it'll be kind of weird. But I guess we could do that, see how it works.
Or we
and
could
then
put 4 towards the center of this.
Oh, so they're just right in the very center, one on each pad.
Mhm. Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
So good.
Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Oh my goodness, that has too many blocks in my inventory.
Now you've done it. Where did the rest go?
I think it's just a full inventory.
They're on the floor.
Are they?
They're not now. You picked them up.
Okay, they're all in AE now. So we should theoretically be able to copy and then pasta.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Oh my gosh, these things are huge.
What's that?
The rotary hearth.
Oh, we need to request the coil separately. We need 384 coil.
Those are cheap now.
I read chat.
Chat's so smart sometimes.
Where is it? Is it the
chat makes
Omnic
me look
Matrix
smart.
coil?
Mhm.
So I need 300. Do it. And I was gonna say, and they're done, but no, they're still actually doing something.
They do have to craft, but they're cheap now.
I don't even remember where those craft at.
Assembler.
No, it's the Omnic Forge.
Is it?
And we're crafting 68 at a time, but it takes 50 seconds. There are coils in the recipe that can't be removed or replaced, and can't be bothered. One of the things that I want to do is make the Omega parallel hatch for this. I guess we should actually have like 4 of those, but I'm just going to make 1. Three minutes for all the coil blocks. Well, that gives your assassin more time to stuff his face, huh?
Clean up my plate. I'll be right back.
Okay. Quasi-stable neutron star. Where does that even get made? Oh, it's already done. Look at it go. Poop. So let's make like 4 of those. Where's my UEV emitters? I crafted them and they're gone. I'm canceling this. That's been like trying to craft for forever. These been trying to craft for forever. That's been trying to craft for forever. Don't know why I was using hot and aquadom. I don't know. This has been trying to craft for forever. Okay, so we have the Omega parallel control hatches. I need like a bunch more of those. Hopefully those will just craft up fast. I don't actually need that many, but it was just faster to click 10. Sculk bioalloy. Okay, so those are now done. Dark solarium ingots. Performing 1,746 recipes in parallel. That seems good.
Okay, I'm back for real.
Welcome back. I put in an Omega parallel control hatch in this thing.
Ooh, fancy.
And I craft up 4 more of those for like our future. Just for our future.
Savagefied just resubscribed for 6 months.
Hey, Savagefied, welcome back. Thank you, or welcome. Thank you for the 6 months sub in advance. Okay, can I do infinity frames now? Oh, look at that.
Okay, I have copied this.
So I need
Are we ready to
22
paste?
more. If you have copied, I think we should be ready to paste.
Okay, and then what were we thinking on spacing? Like 2 blocks, 3 blocks?
Well, if we're going to eventually put 4 per pad, which I don't know if we are, but if we are, they need to be touching the edges, basically.
Oh, does that not include then a block border around the edges?
No. So it's 29 blocks, the pad, and each one, and both of those are, or I'm sorry, and each one of the forges is 13.
I see.
So that would be 26 of the 29 blocks. So then we could have one border and then like one block between. So you could put them in set one block, and then we'd only have one block of spacing between them if we have 4 per pad.
Okay, I will set them 1 block away.
And if we're doing that, I will go ahead and put the outline of these blocks.
I just have to figure out direction to face these.
Are you ready to do all these stripies?
Oh, dude. I don't even know if I'm ever going to get to the stripes. Oh, I regret. Okay, ready to paste the first one? And boop. It's doing things.
Uh-oh, things are happening.
It didn't form. We're missing all these frames, it looks like.
Oh, are those infinity frames?
I'm not sure what kind of frames these are. There is a lot. These are Naquita alloy frames.
I don't see any Naquita alloy frames in the system, so it's possible.
It needs 132 each.
It's possible something crafted that needed those and just slurped them up because they're just in there. 132 each?
Yeah,
Don't make-
528 start.
Oh, you're crafting. Okay.
And boop.
At least that was fast, or at least it sounds fast.
It formed. Okay, and then I paste again.
I was expecting you to paste, and you said you paste again, but I don't see it.
Yeah, it's because I got to rotate it and deal with all the rotation stuff. It's a lot of fun. And boop.
It formed.
Sweet. And boop.
Look at you go. And it's formed.
And boop.
Okay, all the border thingies have been done.
Sweet. Oh no, this one didn't form.
What did you do wrong?
I didn't do anything wrong. I just copy pasted. How could I do it? How could I do that wrong?
How could you?
Oh, it's the frames. Let's get a couple hundred of these since they're apparently used somewhere else. Boop. Ruh-roh.
Raggy?
Ruh-roh, Raggy. No dice on this one. Something on the bottom, probably. Well, I'm not actually sure what's wrong with this one.
Well, I'm gonna do something crazy. Oh, I see it. I don't actually see it. I have no idea.
Okay, great.
How about I boop the controller and I reboop it back? No, that did not work.
Are they supposed to be hollow?
Is what's supposed to be hollow?
The inside?
Yes. Oh, there's a world limitation. You can only have 3 of these per world. Well, I mean, I'm looking at it and it looks like everything is together. Are there any more high temperature smelting casing? Yes, there is still more of that in the system. Okay, so we don't have any more extreme engines in the system. I'm going to make like 10 of those. Robust. We don't have any more robust. Make like 10 of those. What is this? Okay, try pasting again.
Boop.
It formed.
Sweet.
I don't know where a block was missing, but obviously it was hidden somewhere. And it might have been a pipe casing. I'm not entirely sure though.
Okay, well, it's solved.
It's solved, and it's all that matters.
Do we want to reduce the number of inputs on these guys? Actually, yeah, how are we going to handle inputs? Because these guys have the pattern buffers, but we obviously can't use that if we're going to parallel. Well, we could, but we don't want to do that to parallelize.
You good over there?
The barrel, I can't breathe because I ate my fries too fast. I mean, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. How are you?
You know, just another day.
You concerned?
Mildly.
Mildly concerned. It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, we're currently using pattern buffers, but we could just do pattern multi-P to Ps and into input things. I don't know.
That's what I think we should do with the
or
dual...
we could just like split them up.
I don't want to split them up. Then we don't get the when they're not as effective.
It's super effective.
Except it's not.
One exclusive for holmium. That might be a good idea, honestly.
One for holmium, one for
Netherite.
netherite, one for else, and one for literally everything else.
That seems reasonable-ish to me.
I think we should parallelize them.
I don't know what that means. They have parallel control hatches, so they're already parallelized.
We should multi-parallel. We should parallelize the parallelized things.
I don't know how we would do that.
What do you mean?
Wouldn't that make it more inefficient, though? Because say we're trying to make something that requires like 2,000, it could do that all in one machine in parallel, but if we split it up, then we got 4 machines doing it. You know what I mean? Like, is that actually more efficient or no?
Yeah, unless there's some way we can make it only overflow in parallel, but then we're not really being effective that way either. So yeah, maybe it is best we just do one for these things we've identified. So for sure, we're going to do Nakoda fuel and all that stuff in the one that we have. And then these 4, one for holmium and one for Nakoda, or not Nakoda, one for netherite.
Yes, the netherite, whatever that one is.
Okay. Oh, I guess we could multiply the patterns to make sure that they're always crafting the effective amount.
Oh, so like they always do like 4,000 at a time or whatever?
There's always 4,000 output. Although these, I don't think we're ever going to power them fast enough to do 4,000, but yeah.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, we could multiply it and then it would always do the effective size. And then we could parallelize.
I think that might have to wait for another day for me.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little late.
I'm a bit fried. Get it?
I got it. You fried because you ate fries. You made a funny.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I will have to follow up with you on when I'm free because I'm not sure exactly when it'll be. Probably Thursday, but I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, I'll have my people contact your people, and then we will figure it out.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah. We have people, by the way, chat.
Yeah. Well, he has people. I pretend I have people.
I'm my own people, okay?
Yeah, I know.
All right,
and you're
bye.
not pretending. Okay, bye. All right, man. I'll see you later. Like I said, I'll just message you when I know.
All right, that sounds good. We'll see you then.
All right, thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, chat, that is it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Thank you to those who have supported the stream. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button so you get notified when we go live. We're reaching the end of this pack, so it's getting pretty exciting. We're doing like crazy, like big things. That's crazy and big. And it's crazy. Did I mention they're big? Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or day. I don't know where you are in the world. And crazy. But yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.